Good morning. This is Lynn Harden from Make Art Be Happy Substack. And I was just getting ready to go for a walk and wanted to live stream about something that's been going on. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Rebecca. Laura. I wanted to live stream about something that's been going on. I I've been launching something that I created called The Return. And ironically, I have not made art in 5 days because I've been so obsessed with launching how to return to your art, but I haven't been returning to my art. And I'm just getting ready to go for a walk and reflect on that. And then I thought instead, why not pull out the very thing that I created? And I also just sent this to our paid subscribers as a special thank you because I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful for those that are right here listening to me talk about, honestly, I haven't made art in 5 days. And that's a lot for me. And I had to be honest about what's going on, because I've been obsessed with kind of maybe hustle, a little salesy about getting the return into women's hands who drift and don't come back. And so what do? I drift. So I thought, all right, well, let's practice what you preach. And so I pulled out the first part of the return and it's called the sentence. And it's we don't stop because we're lazy. We don't stop because we don't care enough. And we don't stop because we're not really an artist. I stop because there was a sentence in my head that is so familiar, such a familiar thought that I don't even catch it. It's like on loop. And it's right here in the workbook. I just want to say that nothing's gone wrong here. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you if you've ever drifted, because stopping and not returning isn't really proof of anything except that maybe we've drifted. And by the way, I think we all do. But I think the irony of this story is that I am trying to get into others' hands how to return. And I stopped making art. So that stops today by looking at the sentence. And it could be I don't stay with things, I never finish anything, I've already fallen off. What's the point? I'll start again when things calm down. That was my sentence. I will start again when I have a successful launch of the return. And so what that sentence made me feel, very urgent, very focused, single focused on something that really wasn't my desire, which my desire is to be creative on an ongoing basis, to make art on an ongoing basis, make marks, draw, doodle, collage, work in my sketchbook. So, I had to ask, well, that's my sentence. So first you identify what is the sentence, and that's what I did. And then I started asking myself some questions. Well, how long have I had this sentence? Well, about 5 days, maybe six, because I haven't been making art. And how does it get the loudest? The loudest for me right before I write an email about this launch. I've caught myself disrupting my morning routine, writing emails, doing analysis rather than going for my walk. And by the way, I've got my walking clothes on. When you and I are done, I'm out for a walk. And so, what do we do with this sentence? First, we notice it. We just notice what the sentence is. And then I soften it. I just soften it. There's no need to spank the sentence, spank ourselves. Nothing has gone wrong here. This is called the human brain. So I will start again when this launch is successful. So how about I soften it and just remove the when things, when the launch. How about I'll start again? I'll start again. And when I think that, or I have that belief or that sentence, I'm kind of excited. I feel calm. I feel reassured. I feel like being creative. So I'm going to go with that sentence. And by softening it to just say, I'll start again. I'll start again today. I'll start again right after this live. When I come back from my walk, I'll just make some marks. I'll just doodle. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is this sentence, I'll start again. I have these pockets in my yoga pants that I walk with, and I have a little tiny, it's not here on my desk. I have a little tiny A6 sketch pad with a little tiny baby pencil, graphite pencil. I'm just going to slip that into my pocket. And when I'm at a point, I'm really into florals right now, especially weeds and wildflowers. I'm going to just do some little sketches along my walk as things are blooming here in Southern California. Things are really beginning to bloom. So that's what I am going to do and I already feel better. I felt kind of yucky this morning with the sentence that I had. So I'm just curious, before I head out, I'll be honest with you, I get a little nervous asking for participation. And yet I think it's so important. Probably the most important piece that I have learned in developing a creative practice and making a return is the community part. So if you will play, will you give me a heart or a thumbs up or some kind of signal if you've ever had a sentence? And if you're really courageous, really brave, will you write that in the mess? Oh, I'm not the only one. And hi, Lisa, and if you wouldn't mind, would you share what your sentence is? And I'll even give some suggestions. I don't stay with things. I never finish anything. I've already fallen off. What's the point? I'm not really an artist or a writer or a creative. I don't deserve the time. Other people are so much further along. I'll start again when things calm down. Or mine was, I'll start again when this launch is successful. Mine is the same. I'll do it when. Oh, isn't that the truth? Thank you, Rebecca. I'll do it when. Fill in the blank. I'll do it when I lose weight. I'll do it when I graduate. I'll do it when I get married. I'll do it when the children grow up. I'll do it when I retire. Rebecca, that is a beautiful sentence and frame. And that pretty much, if you could identify with Rebecca's sentence, would you give us some hearts? If you've ever said, I'll do it when fill in the blank. Well, I'm giving it hearts because I have. Rebecca, thank you so much. That took a lot of courage. I really appreciate it. Well, today was the sentence as part of the return workbook. Tomorrow, there are 5 parts, and it's enough to just do part 1. But I'm gonna be back on again tomorrow around this time, and I'll send out the "I'm here" to Oh, Rebecca, thank you. I'll be here tomorrow about this time, and I'm gonna do part 2, because 5 days without making art is painful, and I don't like being in pain, and so I know how to return. I've drifted and returned, and I'm gonna do it again, and I wanna share with you how and connect with you. So thank you. 30-minute walk, making that art. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow.